All right, listen to this. Imagine finally confessing to your crush, but the moment he sees the freaky feathers from your curse, he literally dumps you in a forbidden forest. Talk about a total nightmare date. But just when you think it's game over, she stumbles upon a dude trapped in a cage. And get this, it's our boy, a blind prince. She needs a way out. He wants his kingdom back. This broken duo is about to team up and absolutely dominate. So, how did our girl end up in this mess? Let's rewind a bit. We're at this lavish party, and look who it is. Our girl Elaine, looking stunning and meeting up with her bestie, Isabella. The vibes are immaculate. It's Isabella's birthday, and everyone's just catching up, gossiping, and having a good time. Just your typical high society shindig. But away from the crowd, things get a little more real. Elaine and Isabella have a heart-to-heart on the balcony, talking about the pressures of party life and drifting apart from family. You can feel a hint of melancholy here, and the drama doesn't stop. We get a glimpse into some serious family politics, daddy's favorites, sibling rivalry, and some super awkward callouts about writing love letters. Yikes. And then, the man of the hour appears. Charles, the birthday boy and Elaine's crush, finally shows up. Look at that heart speech bubble. He's laying the charm on thick. Things get a little spicy as another guy tries to get Charles to stop flirting, but our boy isn't having it. He swoops in, asks Elaine for a dance, leaving his own sister Isabella in the dust. The tension is real, and he keeps the sweet talk coming during the dance. He's dropping lines like your face is the best gift, and paper can't capture your laugh. Oh, he's a smooth operator, all right. A total Casanova. Just as they're getting cozy, the dad interrupts for a toast. It's time for the birthday gifts, and apparently, it's a coming-of-age present. Charles looks way too excited for this. And for the son, an heir, a freaking handgun. To carry on the family legacy of shooting things, I guess. Charles is honored, but you can see the surprise on his face. Heavy stuff. Next up, it's Isabella's gift. Dad boasts about spending months in the forest to capture it. The anticipation is killing them, and Isabella's reaction is just pure shock and excitement. It's a magical bird in a cage. The guests are buzzing about how it's immortal and has a beautiful voice. But while everyone is oohing and ahhing, look at Elaine. She's absolutely terrified. That "let me out" scream that's coming from her. And it all comes crashing down. The stress triggers her curse, and the feathers start showing. She's freaking out, apologizing, and making a run for it as the crowd stares in horror. She flees out into the rain, completely overwhelmed. But then, Charles finds her outside. He plays the concerned boyfriend, asking if she's okay. He's acting all nice, but we know what's coming, don't we? He suggests they ditch the party and offers to show her a way out through the woods. Elaine is hesitant, rightly saying only a fool wouldn't be afraid of the woods at night. And here comes the classic line, "I'm only a fool for you." Then he whips out his new toy, the handgun, promising to protect her. Man, the red flags are waving like crazy here. This isn't just any forest. He's leading her into the forbidden forest. The reality of his betrayal is about to hit her like a truck. Inside, they find this weird, magical glowing path. It feels familiar to her, but Charles warns her not to touch it, mentioning missing children. Creepy foreshadowing. Elaine thinks this is all part of some romantic surprise, but Charles cryptically says there's something more thrilling to come. The look on her face says it all. She's starting to get a bad feeling. And then, bam, he gets down on one knee. In the middle of the creepy forbidden forest, he proposes. "Will you marry me, Elaine?" The audacity of this guy. Elaine is completely bewildered, asking why he'd want to marry her. And Charles launches into this whole rehearsed speech about how she's perfect, and he's just making a preemptive measure so no one else gets her first. It's a business proposal, not a love confession. He paints this picture-perfect future for them. Breakfast together, no more sneaking around, always by side of balls. He's selling a fantasy. And then he drops the most ironic line of all. No more secrets. Elaine, bless her heart, admits she has a lot of secrets, but he just brushes it off. He has no idea what he's in for. Swept up in the moment and his promises, our girl says yes. She's so happy, completely oblivious to the trap she's walking into. But there's a problem. To put the ring on, she has to take off her gloves, which are hiding her cursed, feathery hands. The tension is back. She tries to play it off, but he insists. You can see the panic in her eyes as she takes them off. He just comments that her dress is a bit plain, totally missing the real issue. He thinks the ring is perfect, though. The irony continues. To distract him, she cleverly points out he doesn't have a ring for himself and quickly makes one for him out of a hairpin and a pearl. He's impressed by her hidden talents, laughing it off, still clueless. Their lighthearted moment is cut short when Charles hears something in the woods. He immediately gets serious, telling her to stay put. The atmosphere shifts from romantic to tense in a heartbeat. And who appears but her rook friend, Kadena? The talking bird is looking for her, saying her mother is worried. But Charles doesn't see a friend. He sees another wedding gift. Oh no! Elaine desperately tries to tell him it's her friend, but he dismisses her as being emotional. He raises the gun, calls the rook little bird, and tells it you're mine. This is it, the breaking point. Her desperate no triggers the curse like never before. The stress and fear cause the feathers to erupt from her skin. The secret is out in the most dramatic way possible. Charles's face twists in pure terror and disgust. He's screaming, seeing the woman he just proposed to transform into what he considers a monster. She tries to apologize, to explain it was an accident, but all he can do is stutter a monster. He demands to know what's going on, pointing the gun at her, telling her not to come any closer. His fear turns to rage. He accuses her of lying, of trying to lure and kill him. He twists everything, making himself the victim. The gaslighting is off the charts. There's a strange, dreamlike moment where it seems like he's reassuring her that he still loves her, and her hands turn back to normal. Is this a memory? A hallucination? A desperate hope? Back in reality, she begs him to put the gun down, saying nothing has to change. And for a second, it seems to work. He drops the gun. There's a glimmer of hope. She rushes to him, explaining she was just scared that her mother told her to hide it to live a normal life. He says, I think I get it now, and they hug. You think maybe, just maybe, it'll be okay. And then comes the final, coldest blow. He says, you even fooled me, and shoves her away. He pushes her deeper into the magical path, trapping her. As he walks away, abandoning her in the forbidden forest, he says, but I don't make the same mistake twice. Stone cold, absolutely brutal. And that brings us back to the present. Our girl, betrayed and abandoned, trapped in the forbidden forest, wondering what just happened. This is where her nightmare truly begins.